'Twas the night before Christmas, right? When all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Terrible fire hazard. A fire hazard to put stockings near any form of fire that gets on fire. You never know what could happen.
The children were nestled snug in their beds. Visions, sugar plums danced in their heads. Mama, in her kerchief, I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
Yeah, a nap is a perfect thing to do. In the middle of the day, you may not even be tired. You may not even think you need to sleep, but you lay down for a second, and there it is.
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, it flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw open the sash.
Sash is a thing you can wear as a neck adornment. You can just toss it over one shoulder or the other. It doesn't really matter. Whatever looks best for you.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh. A tenny reindeer.
From a physics standpoint, you couldn't pull a sleigh. A sleigh which is heavy, made of iron. Tiny reindeer couldn't fly, but they also couldn't pull a sleigh.
With a little old driver, so lively, quick. I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick, more rapid than eagles. His coursers, they came, and he whistled, shouted. He called my name, right? Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet and Cupid, on Donner, Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away. Dash away all.
It's funny name. Names are interesting concept that we create. We call someone by name, whether they know it or not. When they're first born, they don't have one, but then they do, and we call them Dasher, Comet, Blitzen, probably a German name if I remember correctly.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the house top, the coursers, they flew. The sleigh full of toys, St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing, the pawing of each little hoof.
Ooh, a wonderful prance, like to dance. Make me feel very, very festive. A little salsa mambo is what I like to do. I like to imagine the reindeer doing that kind of dance. It means they're very, very happy, not just doing a manual labor.
As I drew in my hand, was turning around down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot. And his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot, a bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack, right?
It probably has a very high dry cleaning bill going down and up chimneys. There's nothing but soot up there, nothing but ash caused by the fire that burns there. And he has to keep that suit clean. Probably looks terribly dirty by the end of it.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth drawn up like a bow in the beard of his chin, as white as snow. Stump of a pipe he held in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath.
It sounds like a homeless person you're describing. It's a home invasion.
He had a broad face, little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly.
Strawberry is my favorite.
Chubby and plump. Right jolly, old elf. And I laughed, ha ha, when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
Or soon would be dead. Give a nervous tick, something causing him to crip his neck.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying his finger on the side of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose.
Again, physics. Couldn't actually just go up the chimney like that. He would have to shimmy up there or have a ladder of some sorts. He couldn't just do the nose thing as convenient as that will be.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all."
And to all of you there, a good night. And well, there it is.
To all, good night.